Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. In the last episode, we destroyed those we were the best minigame player on the internet last episode. Nobody could touch our stuff. I'm kidding. We got pretty murdered by the last couple. Walnut Bullet, actually no. We schooled Zomboss's Revenge and Poker Party and that, but Zombotany sucked, Last Stand sucked, and Zombie Nimble, Zombie Quick, we lost on that one, we lost on Bobsled Bonanza. We got hurt pretty bad, but we didn't do too bad, but we got a bunch of stuff to check. You see, I was thinking about this all day yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. I thought, we're going to be doing 4 episodes of Plants vs. Zombies, and we're going to be starting the survivals today. And this was, yesterday. Happy Easter, by the way. Hope you ever had a wonderful Easter. If you're not Christian, whatever you celebrate, hope you had a wonderful whatever. But anyway, there was, I was thinking, we're doing survival, and it's going to be, we need certain things, and we don't have the money right now. So I was thinking, where am I going to get the money? And I watched a little bit of Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play of this, and he farmed his money off the Last Stand. That mini game is apparently a good way to get money in this game if you don't have a lot of plants to sell. Now, with that being said, we're probably going to sell all of our plants. Yeah, because they're going to get one more bigger, and I think the jack-o'-lantern's definitely almost big enough, but these guys, they're not quite big enough yet. Well, we're not going to have enough, though. That's the thing. We're probably going to sell our plants, but I didn't know when we would need to start farming for money, because that's it's an issue right now, because we need some stuff. There's stuff that we need. And I don't know any other way besides selling these plants. Sam, you would sell your own children? Hey, these children, this is like an adoption thing. They're not really my children. They kind of just came to me, But anyway, but you're going to sell them? Like, yeah, we're running out to sell. As bad as I don't want to sell them, because I like having these plants. They're awesome. And they give you money. I mean, why would you not? Well, I got to go buy some more stuff. Oh, dang it. Well, yeah, we'll get our money back from this. So, still not going to have enough. I put it on the wrong one. I put it on the wrong one. So yeah, these aren't even maxed out. I mean, dude, I'm out of money, dude. You need to stop screwing with me, Dave, and you just need to. Okay, that one's back. The pumpkin. We're obviously gonna sell the pumpkin. Well, I don't know. You see, because I don't want to waste an episode on I don't want to waste an episode just grinding for money, you know what I mean? So what I might do is I might show it off. I might try to do the survivals now, do what survivals I can today, if not beat them. Because, we will get money in those survivals. It's not like we won't get any money at all. But, I'm going to sell this pumpkin. It's probably not going to be worth a lot. 8,000! Give me that money! Right now, how much for this? Dude, $5 grand for a level 2? Dude's give me $5 grand. Okay, so apparently everything level 2 is $5 grand. Okay, we'll have enough then. I'm sorry, guys. You're gonna have to go. If you're gonna give me all this much dough, never mind. Still 3,000 for that. 3,000 for that. That's not too bad. Dude, 5,000 for these? I will give them to you, Dave, because I've got a bunch of stuff I gotta buy from you. We bought the cattails in the last episode, and that's absolutely gonna help us. But yeah, dude, 3,000. Dude, fine. I'll give them all up to you, Dave. Dude, I'm so glad we picked all these up now. 80,000. All right. Well, now let's buy what we need then, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need. Wow, we could get 10 slots for 80,000. That's ridiculous, but we're not doing that. We need the cob cannons and the imitators, and we might as well get these too. That's pretty much every upgraded thing that we could ever have. And now we could start buying marigolds again, or we could get those two, but we're not really gonna need those anymore. Snail, we could get the Tree of Wisdom. Even though, dang it, dude, I need that. I might as well, no, we don't need to waste on Gatlin piece. Okay, all right, I know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get the golden watering can, because we're gonna get some more, and we're gonna get that. Why not, right? And then we're gonna load up on these, and just get some more stuff. When we get some more plants. All right! Now we're ready to party. Now, I didn't think we'd be able to. Okay, so anyway, those cob cannons are going to be very important, especially on the survival endless. I don't know how long I'm going to go on survival endless, but I'm going to do the best I can. So let's jump into these right now. Welcome back to Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. It starts out pretty easy. It's not too bad. we're gonna keep pretty much a regular thing going on this. Tall nuts, pea shooters. I'll go ahead and show off the imitators and stuff like that. Double sunflowers, imitator. What that allows you to imitate anything you want. So we're gonna. Most people, I guess, imitate the pumpkin because that way you can get two amount protection out faster. Oh, okay. And we did buy the spike weed. It turns into spike rock. The upgrade for that's actually really good. I'm using that a lot. Like I said, I watched NCS's on this just to kind of get refreshed on how I did it. Now, me and him pretty much did it the same way, but see, I don't have anything to shoot anything right now, so I need something to just cob our way. Or this version's not gonna be too bad. It's not gonna be too. This first one's not bad at all. It's the later ones. I mean, even the last one doesn't start out just complete onslaught, bam, 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 zombie. When you're just now getting your sunflowers out there. It doesn't do that. But as you go on through the game, it gets pretty crazy. But what it does is, for these survival days and these survival nights, there's a certain number of flags you have to go through. It's essentially just the last stand. You know, you had to survive 5 flags. I'm pretty sure that's how they do this one. They just certain number of flags on each day, and then at the very end it's survival endless. But even then, the thing about survival is you actually get to carry over your plants, your yard, what you put out. But obviously, when you start another section of survival, it's going to reset them. But on survival endless, as long as you stay alive, you get to keep putting your, the yard you used last time out. So it's very, survival endless is where it's at, especially when it comes to making money. Well, there's a lot of different ways to make money in this game. Selling plants are obviously the fastest way, but if you wanted to keep your Zen garden, see, for instance, I could have grinded out. I'll probably show it. We'll see how this ends, and we'll see exactly how the end of the episode is going to go. If we end at a good spot, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to do to grind, because we probably won't do all the survivals today. We started doing 4 episodes on Wednesday, or on Monday now, which is awesome. But we're still going to get pretty far. But I definitely want to start grinding some stuff out. Definitely, absolutely, 100% want to start grinding money out. Even though we don't really need to anymore. It's not really necessary. Because we have everything. But the only thing we don't have is a couple things for our Zen garden. And this is not, I don't think he's going to kill him fast enough. I don't think he's going to be able to kill him fast enough. I don't think he's going to be able to kill him fast enough. I don't think. Maybe they will. Maybe. Yeah, if they keep dropping butter, definitely. Alright, good job, Colonels. So anyway, the cob cannons, what I wanted to buy this for, they're absolutely necessary for the end of the game. Or survival endless. You're going to have them. But you won't need them until probably flag 15, maybe. Maybe a little bit sooner than that, I'm not too sure. So, you're not going to need them for here, but what they do is they are the ultimate artillery. You have to plant 2 kernels side by side like this, and then you got to put the cob cannon on top of them, and then it literally becomes a cannon, and it lays down like this, and whenever you select it, it'll stand up, and it will shoot a corn onto wherever you want to put it, and it will kill everything. Everything! With the exception of Gigantor zombies. They take 2 cob kernels to kill. So yeah, they're pretty hardcore, those guys. But this, ladies and gentlemen, it's not really that bad. I'm surprised they're not going up on prices yet. That may just be on the survival unless they go up on prices, because once you start putting spike weeds, we'll see if they go up. I think they might just go up on the upgrades. I don't know. It's hard to remember, because the thing is, they've got to give you something to slow down on the survival endless. Because the problem is, you're going to accumulate so much sun, because obviously you're going to have watermelon pulse out there doing sick amounts of damage to everything, and you're going to be racking up all this sun. They've got to pump the brakes on you somehow. That way you're not just throwing spike weed after spike weed after spike weed. So what they do is they jack up the price, and I think they may slow down the recharge. That may not be true, that second part, but they might. Dang it! What are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to put cob kernels out there, and here you are throwing sunflowers on the front line. What is wrong with you? I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyway. These survival days and survival's night, I mean, they're not too bad, I don't think. Once you get set up and you get to keep your yard, really, we're going to have, you know, rows of tall nuts and spike. Well, we didn't even get any tall nuts this time. Oh, boy. So we're going to have to put... Now, let me show you what this imitator thing does. See, now I'll put a... I selected to be pumpkins, but now I don't have to wait for that pumpkin to reach... What is this? Who are you doing to me? And say we get to keep our yard. And we make... Yeah, and we get to choose other plants, too. Well... I could, I guess, put a cob cannon down. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And, see, now I can pick up tall nuts, and we'll go with winter melons and, you know, their upgrades, because we're going to start racking up stuff pretty soon here. And now we've got javelin zombies coming out. So, but definitely need more spike weeds and their upgrade and more pumpkins, and we'll imitate pumpkins again. Because it's in case something bad happens, you can just put that imitated pumpkin on top of it. And it won't be a problem. But anyway, cob cannon, I'll show you guys what it does. I don't have it takes 500 sun to put one down. We may not be able to get to that in this, but we'll try. See, I don't want to put my winter melon pulse in front, but there's going to be tall nuts in front of them, so it's really not going to matter. Oh, and I didn't get the upgrade for things. Oh, God. I didn't get the upgrades for the sunflowers. Dang it. And see, and that's what happens after every round. Every time you finish a flag, it will... give you the chance to go back in and re-pick your stuff. The only thing is, you're going to be swapping back and forth because eventually, you know, Bungie zombies come out and all this different kind of stuff, and it's just bad news all around. And they'll take one thing and they'll take another thing, and it's, you know, you got to go back and forth on what you pull out of your arsenal. But other than that, it's just a waiting game once you get set up like this. Now, once I get my winter melon pulse out there, we never got to see those. That's what sucks. We never got to see what winter melon pulse can do. They're pretty wicked, if I do say so myself. But I'll try to get some cob cannons out here. The thing is, I don't want to. This isn't really a good yard to use cob cannons on. The survival endless is in your backyard. So there's 6 layers instead of just 5 here, and you can put them on the water. I don't know. It's a lot to explain right now, but we need to start upgrading or start putting tall nuts out here. We'll start getting our sunflower seed upgrades in the next episode. Dude, I was watching NCS's his Super Star Wars Let's Play. Oh boy, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. Give me some squish squash, please. Thank you. Be sure to put your, don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say put your tall nuts somewhere you know they'll be more useful instead of just, you know, putting them wherever. But now the upgrades, ladies and gentlemen, they obviously do more damage, but whenever there's a Zomboni that shows up, it will actually... Oh, see, it's not even doing any damage to him right there. He jumped over it. Dang. He jumped out of its hitbox. What kind of game? Anyway. When a Zomboni rolls up on a regular spikeweed, it'll just destroy it instantly. But it will also destroy the Zomboni in the process. But a spikeweed that's upgraded, it'll actually be able to take out 3 Zombonis without dying. And that is very, very important. We should probably start putting these out here. Even though I don't know if we're able to be able to upgrade them. They do a lot of damage as winter melons. It's unreal. And that's pretty much all we're going to be using on Zombie Endless is winter melons. We also got to use something else besides that. You know, just getting going here. But whenever we get to the point where we got to start using them. But, you know, just regular setup, just same old situation, man. Ain't nothing new. Putting spikeweeds down. That's the newest thing we're doing, is putting spikeweeds down. After we get watermelons throughout the universe here, it ain't gonna be no thing. Does anybody have to go to work today? Getting home, watching my videos? Is that part of your ritual? That'd be awesome. That'd be something I could put on a plaque for. It's like, yeah, I had people, part of their schedule was watching my videos when they get off work. Anyway. Yes, more zombies is approaching. I don't know how many flags. I think it's 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5 flags. I think. Anyway, so what's new, Sam? Dude, we've got some stuff to talk about. We obviously won't need any more sunflowers. You know, then the later ones you'll probably need just in case somebody gets stolen. But obviously we're gonna be able to kill them before they can get there. The watermelons, these, tall nuts, spikeweed upgrades. See, we don't have anything that's really threatening right now. It's basically just slow-moving zombies that have a lot of health. Then we'll imitate these, because we're definitely gonna be racking up the sun now. We'll get these and cherry bombs and oh well, I'll swap cherry bombs for this. Dang right, man. Looking good, I say. You looking good, mama. Anyway, dude, me and Derek hanging out Saturday night. We had plans to go places, and see, he gets, his dad reads the paper, and in the paper there was coupons for Huddle House, and who doesn't like Huddle House, man? Everybody loves Huddle House. And he's like, hey, you want to go? I'm like, yeah, I want to go. I love Huddle House. So we went, and then when we were at Huddle House, he got the idea, why don't we go shoot pool? And I thought, dude, you're talking to the doctor. You're talking to the man that loves to go shoot pool. So I took him to the place that me and my papa went to now, or goes to now. That's why we're recording 4 episodes every Monday instead of 2 on Tuesday. That way I'll have time to, take a shower and relax before I go shoot pool. I shoot on Tuesday nights. And we went, and there were so many girls there. So many beautiful women, and I thought, I never knew Dayton, Tennessee had this amount of gorgeous women, and it made me want to live there. And the waitress that waited on us, was like, "Hi, we'd like to rent a table." And she looked at me with these eyes, and she started a conversation with me, and it was just a nice little night. And we played pool. Derek's actually pretty good pool shark. But then we get back. I left. I have these donuts. Apparently, that's what they're selling now at school or something. It's donut time in Meigs County, and I've had these donuts, and I left them in the produce room Friday night, so they've been there all weekend. So they're pretty stale. But hey, who's gonna say no to donuts, right? And so here we are. Milford calls me once again. I'm at this place shooting pool. And I get a phone call from work, so I'm thinking, oh my God, he's gonna ask me to come in. I know he is, but he didn't. He wanted to remind me that I had donuts in produce, that I left them like an idiot. And he asked me if I could come in Saturday. And I thought, yeah, it's no problem as long as we don't have to clean Sunday, because Sunday is usually the day we clean. And it's just awful. I couldn't imagine closing that night and coming in at 6 the next morning. Oh God. All right, be careful. I'll do it. Don't think I won't do it. But, oh no, you poor thing. And I was telling him, I was like, hey, I'm with a bunch of girls right now, and Derek. Now's not a good time to call me, and we talked about girls for a while. And anyway, it was just, so Derek dropped me off at the Pig to go get my donuts, and Autumn is working, who's this really nice person. Let's just put it that way. She's this really nice person. Her age doesn't matter, so don't ask. And I had to go back and get my stuff in the produce room, and Derek was up front, I guess, talking to her. And I started talking to Lauren. She was there, and then, we're talking about that. And then one of the coolest things happened when I was back there. I come out, and Micah's training this new guy, and there was, I think Tanner was there that night. And so we got all our sunflowers, so let's get our upgrades. We need some squish squash, these, and to imitate these. And no, don't imitate those. I should probably show those what those do, but see, we've got tall nuts, but we need to keep it in case one of them gets eaten. Just keep in mind, if something happens, and we need our winter melon pulps and these, and I guess cherry bombs and one of these. Alright. So anyway, I didn't even get the freaking, I need one more watermelon. But anyway. It was just, anyway, Milford's there, and they were on the far end, and I start walking back, and all of a sudden, everybody that worked there for a second was all in the same corner of the store together, and I started walking, and Milford was talking to me, and I had this moment where I walked past all my friends, and I don't know how to, this is going to sound stupid and cheesy, but it's just the way I felt. at that one moment, I had everyone that I cared about surrounding me. And I was just looking at them, and they were just looking at me to say something funny, because apparently I'm that guy, and it was just... Winter Melon Pulse, what they do is they actually slow down the zombie and the zombies around them. So if you put Winter Melon Pulse right here, and all the zombies come out, you will literally be able to slow down every lane with 2 Winter Melon Pulse. Anyway, we're obviously having some trouble here. Anyway, let's upgrade our Spike Weeds to do some more damage. Anyway, it was just something to behold right there. And then anyway, back to the Autumn story. Derek, apparently when I was out there, Derek apparently just asked her out of the blue. He said he pulled one of me and just asked a stupid question. It was like, hey, do you shoot pool to Autumn? And she said yes. She said yes. And immediately, he's telling me this as soon as I get back up there. I'm all right, Derek, let's go. And he goes, hey, she shoots pool. And I look at her and say, what? You shoot? And I asked, do you like it? I mean, do you enjoy shooting pool? And she said, yeah, my grandmother has this table. And I'm thinking, we got somebody to go with us. We got somebody else. And then Lauren just happened to be there, standing right next to her. And I said, okay, Lauren, do you shoot pool too? She said, yeah, I love to shoot pool. I'm thinking, where have you cats been this whole time? You guys know I like to shoot pool. That's what I do. And it was one of those moments, you know, where what is happening? The universe is aligning itself for this moment. And so I'm gonna try to get a crew together now to shoot some pool with me and Derek on some other night. I mean, Tuesday nights I go shoot with my papa, and you know that's it. That's mine and his thing. But then every other night, maybe Derek would like to trade bowling for pool. You know, if he would do it on a Saturday night or something, I would be happy to go. Like, there's nothing holding me back on Saturday nights, man. It's Thursday nights when he hits the town that I can't go with him because that's, you know, I got to get up early Friday. But you know, we're gonna try to get something together, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna try, I think. And dude, if we could get Lauren and Autumn to go with us, oh my goodness, dude, Micah would probably show up. Goodness, do you know how much fun that would be? All these people just hanging out with me, and oh my goodness, we just stroll like this. I imagine that this scene where we all roll in, because it'd be like 6 of us, probably be like 6 or 7 of us maybe. We just walk in, and I'm standing there in front. You know, this guy with his long hair. You know, hey, we'd like to rent a couple tables, please. And everybody turns around and looks at us like, well, who are these guys? You know, I imagine something like that would happen. All right, so we've got some of the disco zombies. Ain't going to be a problem. Let's get some of these and some of the spikeweed upgrades and the watermelons and then their upgrades. And then, we see we already got that. See, now, these early ones, once you get set up, there's really not a whole lot to do. But just wait. Get these, and then we'll, even though we probably, well, they might eat through some of them. But there's that, and then there's no catapulting over this stuff. It's the Bungie zombies you got to look out for. Because whenever they start showing up, it's going to be a problem. I don't know if they show up on this, but they eventually will. Alright, then I guess get these and Squish Squash and I guess some Chompers. I don't know. What do you guys want? I'll start planting the rest of these Winter Melon Pulse and getting those upgrades on the Spikeweed. But after this, dude, it's going to be about too late for everybody. We're coming. So yeah, I was very excited to hear that Autumn played pool and Lauren, because I know there's a women's billiards tournament. I know that, so I know women shoot pool, but I just never expected people where I worked would be into pool, but they are, and it's awesome. I'm gonna try to get a crew together, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, like Robert De Niro and freaking Val Kilmer. We're gonna get a crew together. Anyway, one thing you definitely want to do in the later stages is you want to have something to pull to grab your money. You want to get those magnet shrooms to grab your money, ladies and gentlemen, because it's instead of having to go back and forth like this, it's like circling the field, getting, you know, all this stuff together. You definitely have something to pull. That way you can just focus on the sun and whatnot. I can imagine how crazy it would be on the iOS, tapping all these money and all this stuff. Good lord. But anyway, not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. we're pretty much good to go. I don't think, after we get all those spike weeds upgraded, I don't think there's going to be any way. Because they're getting slowed down, first of all, and then the butter's hitting them in the head. So, it's only a matter of time, I guess. So, yeah, man, I'm trying to get people together to shoot pool. Go to Dayton, hang out, you know, just do all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah. So that's my life. Just, you know, if I could get Autumn to go. See, we're kind of strangers, me and her, kind of. I talk to her. She's very. She's probably got a really outgoing personality once you get to know her, but she's very quiet right now. She's very soft-spoken. And then all of a sudden someone loud and bodacious like me is like, yeah, I play rock and roll music. You got a problem? You know, someone like that in her life is probably just, I can't, you know, stay away from me. But, you know, I guess she laughs every time I'm around her, so that's always good, right? That's not a bad thing. So I like hanging out with her. She's fun. I'd party with her, you know, if she wasn't too busy. I'd hang out with her, see what she's doing later, you know. But if I get her to hang out with us, and Lauren. I think Lauren's got a boyfriend. Well, he can come along too. I don't care. Thing is, all the people that's coming in, they're gonna run out of tables. They're not gonna have enough tables to accommodate that many people. Oh! 5 flags? Why, heck yeah, dude. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Well, probably gonna be a little bit different on the night. It takes 30 minutes to do one level. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Okay. So we got day, night, pool, fog, and then fog pool, and then foghorn leghorn. I don't know how many you got. Fog day. I don't know. All right, let's start this final night. We're gonna pretty much do the exact same thing, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not gonna get too out of hand. Let's do this and now. But now we got fume shrooms. We could pretty much pretend that this is a. I got an idea. This might work. This might not work. Sunflowers ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. It don't work. They don't work as well. So we're gonna have to go with 2 rows of those, and some of these. I guess we'll start out small this time. Still gonna get some kernels, definitely. These in case things get real. This, imitate these, and see, there's something else I feel like I need. Let's start. Let's try to do the. I've got an idea. I think we can work some fume shrooms in here somehow. I don't know why I think. Oh, we definitely need grave diggers. Now remind me next time to get some grave diggers. Or grave eaters, whatever they're called. But anyway, that's my life, dude. I'm just happy to be here, ladies. I was so excited to record today. I don't even. It's like I've been doing it every day forever, and I get so excited to play for you guys. But I'm trying to get more serious about stuff. I was thinking about all these kind of things to talk about. Anybody seen the Battlefront 2 thing? It's pretty much exactly what I said before I knew it was coming out. We need a game that's exactly like Battlefront 2, but redone or rehashed for Xbox One, and that's essentially exactly what we're getting. We're getting Battlefront Xbox One graphics and kind of like that gameplay style, but we're getting different kinds of game modes. We're getting space battles. We're getting everything we had in Battlefront 2 back in the day in Battlefront 2 for the Xbox One, and you better believe I'm going to get it. Now, I've never taken a game back to GameStop. Maybe one time I've taken a game back to GameStop. But I'm thinking about taking Battlefront 1 back. I hope. The one thing I wish they would take out is this freaking scoring system. Not the multiplayer scores, but the way the whole... See, what I want to do, Legend, is I want to get fume shrooms lined on these rows right here. That way they'll literally do damage on every single row. But it may take some time. I don't know. We have to keep them safe for this round, and then the next round we'll work on getting them. And I'll put some kernels back here. But anyway, it's looking sharp, ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited for it. Almost too excited. But it's just I don't know. I hope it lives up to it, and it's looking like it is. Because you need to be able to take certain things. The whole thing is to get a Star Wars game we always wanted. You know what I mean? That is the plan. And I hope they deliver. They were supposed to deliver last time and they did not. So maybe they will this time. I hope they will. But anyway, haven't heard any news on Friday the 13th. Don't know what's going down with that game. Have no idea. But other than that, dude, I've just been hanging out. I've been playing Rise. I've been playing Sleeping Dogs. Derek would be happy to know that I finally got around to it, playing Sleeping Dogs. But now, dude, I gotta tell you a story. We're gonna finish this first round and then we're gonna end the video. But we have time to tell you a story. You know that game Warriors of Orochi that I've been playing forever? Well, I got curious because I mean it's a long game, and I don't think it's ever gonna end. Well, I pretty much had my suspicions confirmed. I looked it up, the average game time of that game, Warriors of Orochi 3 Ultimate. See, I'm not okay, in a way I am a completionist, but I have no intention of completing that game. I'll have you know, I have no intention of completing it, but I do want to beat the main quests and the side quests, okay? But I looked that up, it takes 100 hours game time just to do that. 100 hours! And I looked at that and my mouth went through the ceiling and my body fell through the floor. I didn't know what to think! I'm looking at this like, are you kidding me? Is this a job? Dang it, I wasn't able to save him. It's okay, I can bring him back though. 100, and it takes 200 hours for a completionist of that game. Like, what the hell? The game cannot be that long, but I guess it is, dude. I guess it is that long. How about them apples? It is. Good Lord, man. So anyway, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep doing you. We're going to talk about some stuff in the next episodes. It's my absolute pleasure. I'll see you in just a second. Keep it real. And peace.